Come on, everyone, now get into your places. You heard her. Into your places now. We're coming. I'm coming.
Coming.
Look into my place, Anna.
Here comes
Tessa.
Ah!
I'm so sorry. Sorry, Tessa.
You better be Leo.
Careful next time.
I'm here.
You're watching Clovers and Honey AG. Enjoy the video. Hey everyone, it's Alex here, and today, on this very Wednesday, I will be giving you all the results for AGNTD Episode 2 Holiday Week. So, well, here you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get to the results. So, the first photo is from Kaia, and she chose to do Halloween. I literally cannot express how impressed I am with this photo, and how you painted a whole entire background for a single photo. I love the motion blur you put on the brim to make it look like she was in motion, and to not mention the overall composition of the photo. I love it overall. But I do think that you could have taken advantage of the use of thirds in this photo. But then again, the problem with making your own backdrops is that you can have a limited amount of space to take your photos. So with that being said, I think you did a great job on this photo, and I can't wait to see your other photos as the cycle progresses. The next photo is from Rowan, and this photo is so cute. You did St. Patrick's Day, and this was certainly an outside-the-box idea, and the way you just composed the overall photo is great. The one thing that I would probably change, though, is the editing. I wish you hadn't relied on editing to emphasize the holiday, which is St. Patrick's Day. So, think how you edited the Podden, and I think you also edited the stickers on her face, but I'm not quite sure. And that is a good thing, because it means you're good at making things look unedited. But, then again, on the contrary, it might be a hassle to hand make a pot of gold, but I think you can hand make a pot of gold. I believe in you. So the next photo is from Nellie. Okay, give me a second to compose myself. I love this photo so much. Like how you supposedly took inspiration from Easton's audition photo and added a newspaper on the corner to draw your attention to Nellie, and I love how well you edited the balloons, disco ball, and stripes, and the color harmonization here is real, and I live for it. The photo would have been rather bland without you adding in the balloons, which I can tell are edited only because there are no strings on them, and the stripes, they're just whoosh, whoosh. I love them so much. My only critique would be that her eyes are a bit dark, but overall, amazing job this week. I am thoroughly impressed. The next photo is from Simone. And, okay, so Simone, my original critique for this would have been that the other doll is a little bit too in focus, but as I looked at this photo more, I actually realized that it was carefully crafted in the way that the other doll is looking away from the camera and is out of focus, and Simone is looking towards the camera and is in focus pretty well, really. So I think this photo was crafted very well. The composition is just amazing, and I think you did a great job this week. The next photo is from Courtney, and Courtney, this photo is really cute. Just a couple of things that I would have changed are, I wish it was taken through an actual, door, front door, back door, it doesn't really matter, so that it looks like she was actually trick-or-treating instead of just walking around her house. And another thing that I would have changed is her movement, is her pose, and how the movement is working, because she's just kind of standing there with her arm up, and she's in a twilight zone of movement where she's not moving, but she is moving, and that's really bothering me a lot. But other than that, I love this photo so much, and her costume is adorable. This photo is from Violet. So this was actually the doll that had no name in the beginning, but luckily they were nice enough to give me the doll's name, and the doll's name is Violet. Okay, so onto the photo. I love this photo so much that I can't express it in words. Probably one thing that I wouldn't change, but just something that bugs me a little internally, is how she's looking away at the camera to look at the thing, but this is a modeling competition, so I want her to be looking at the camera, but then again, if she was looking at the camera, I'd be like, but why isn't she looking at the little thing? So I'm torn between whether or not I like that she's looking at the thing or not. So yeah, great job this week. The next photo is from Emily, and I love how in all of your photos so far, you've used an everyday item as a backdrop. And, well, not many people know this, but I have a big soft spot for the Paris outfit. I do think that the outfit goes well with the photo, but I do have one critique. Okay, so I wish that she was in a different pose. I like that she's kind of taking a selfie, but it's like I said in Courtney's photo, she's in a weird twilight zone of movement, and I don't really like the twilight zone of movement sort of thing going on. The 8th photo is from Palmer, and this photo is really cute. She isn't in a twilight zone of movement, but her eyes do look like black holes, and I want to see her beautiful eyes. I do think that the lighting could have been better, and maybe it could have been taken somewhere else, because I can see the light switch and a bit of where I can only presume a door is. I can, though, appreciate the attention to detail and how you had a Christmas tree put up. Maybe it's that I prefer bolder colors in a well-composed photo, but I would prefer if the angle was lower. I know that to get a low angle, that can be like really painful to get, but a lower angle would make this photo. The next photo is from Julie, and Julie, this photo is so cute. I love all the attention to detail and how you made all of the snowflakes and edited glitter in, but the lantern thing that she's holding just isn't in the right spot for me. She's looking above the lantern, but it's not in a cinematic way. She's just kind of looking above the lantern to do whatever. And so you could either raise the lantern so that she's looking at it more than she is, or you could have Julie looking at the camera. Other than those critiques that I have, this photo is really cute. Great job. Alright, so the 10th photo is from Tenny, and Tenny, this photo is literally adorable and so cute, but the one thing that I would change is the angle. I wish you had gotten a little lower, because her forehead looks a little big, and also, this photo is a little bit blurry. It's just it's a tad bit blurry, and, you know, if something's purposely blurry, I can understand that. I actually like that sometimes, but it's just the small amount of blurriness that makes it kind of annoying. And also her eyes are a bit dark in this photo, but other than those small critiques, I love this photo and I think you did a great job this week. The next photo is from Brianna, and Brianna, this photo is so cute and creative. I just love it. The colors are very Mardi Gras. It's just a very Mardi Gras photo overall. One thing I would change though is that I wish you had made the eye holes a little bit bigger on the mask because they're covering up her eyes just a little too much. But, you know, other than that small critique, this photo is so cute, and I love it just so much. The last photo is from Easton, and Easton, this photo is so nice. I like how he's throwing the king cake in celebration. This is Mardi Gras, by the way. And, I love his outfit. He's not in the Twilight Zone of movement or anything. The only thing I would have changed is I wish you had moved his body a little forward so that he's looking more at the camera than he is. And maybe you could have brightened their eyes a bit. That would have definitely made this photo. I think you did a great job though, and let's move on to the rankings. First place goes to Kaia. I think you did a great job this week. Second place goes to Simone. Third place goes to Rowan. In fourth place we have Brianna. In fifth place we have Easton. Sixth place goes to Violet. Nellie is in 7th, Courtney is in 8th place, 9th place goes to Emily, Julie is in 10th, and the bottom two are Tenny and Palmer. So to Tenny, I just wished her eyes were brighter, and I like her movement, but I just wish it was taken in a more interesting background and her eyes were brighter and that it wasn't as blurry as it is. And to Palmer, I just feel like the lighting was off and the angle was also off. As I said to Tenny, I wish her eyes were brighter, and maybe it wasn't as blurry as it is. So somebody does have to go home this week, and that person will be Palmer. Palmer, I think you did a great job. I loved your entry photo, but I just don't think your holiday week photo was as strong as your entry photo. The next theme is Career Week. Your photos are due Tuesday, March 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be creative. Take your time with this photo, as much time as you need. And the results will be out March 3rd. Ugh, come on, Serenity. It's starting. Am I late? I literally did not notice. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Exactly, it means the world to us. Well, we gotta go. See you next video.